Toney Harrison and Jermell Charlo had their press conference yesterday for the upcoming title fight on December 21st. And Jermell Charlo pressed the out of Toney Harrison about faking his injury. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to Real Life Boxing!
Blessed love and blessed day, oh boxing world, boxing nation, fighting world, fighting nation. It's Coach Fighting. This is Real Life Boxing. Jermell Charlo and Toney Harrison back at it again. The presser for their upcoming fight on December 21st. Jermell Charlo aggressively accusing Toney Harrison of faking his injury. Hey, before we get into it, I'm gonna ask you guys to smash on that like button. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon so you can be notified when new content is being uploaded, and you can be notified when we are going live here at Real Life Boxing. Let's talk about it. Now, if you guys have been subscribed to my channel for a minute, then you guys would know that I thought Toney Harrison faked the injury from the very beginning. They were supposed to fight on, I believe, the 23rd of June or something like that, and they had a presser for that fight. And about 2 weeks after the presser, Toney Harrison pulled out of the fight with an ankle injury. Now, the drama behind the situation is that in the first presser, in one of the interviews, Toney Harrison openly spoke about how easy it would have been for him to pull out of the fight with an ankle injury. He said this. He was talking in an interview with Leonard Ellaby. He even asked Leonard Ellaby to co-sign him and said, "Aren't I telling the truth, Leonard? Isn't this right? I could have easily said I had an ankle injury and pulled out of the fight." What do you know? 2 weeks later, Toney Harrison has an ankle injury and he pulls out of the fight. Now, there's been speculation that he was knocked out in training camp leading up to the fight, twisted his ankle, and that's how he got the ankle injury. And there were speculations that he got knocked out, so he just pulled out of the fight because he thought he wasn't ready. This is what Jermell Charlo was accusing him of yesterday at the presser. Jermell Charlo said, you sparred with this particular person, and he said the person's name. You sparred with this particular person, he clipped you, you was out, and so you pulled out of the fight. Cause it gets rough in that thing. It gets rough in that thing. We know what it's like. We're fighters. Jermell Charlo aggressively accusing Toney Harrison. And the funny thing is that Toney Harrison never really denied it. He was kind of quiet at first, just shaking his head, laughing, smiling. And then, of course, when he couldn't take the heat anymore, he resorted to his usual street bitch-ass tactics and pussy and all of these things that, me personally, I think is kind of distasteful. I think that it's really unprofessional. Now, credit to Jermell Charlo because he did say he did say the N-word one time, and then he apologized and he refrained from using it for the rest of the time. Jermell Charlo was really funny because you could really see that he was trying to keep his composure, and he was trying not to let his anger get the best of him, but he's really not good at expressing himself with words when he's angry, which makes sense because he's a fighter. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jermell Charlo is just really funny, man. Some people would say he's weak, whatever. I don't see it as weakness. I just see it as he's really emotionally charged. He's passionate. Lets his emotions get the best of him sometimes, but you can really see that he was trying to keep his composure, and he was trying to, like I said, He was trying to hold back his anger and trying to do the best that he can in expressing himself with words while being angry, and he's just not really good at it. Yeah, he's just not really good at it. He's like Wilder with a different type of accent. He'd be like literally making up words. He was struggling to express himself with words. Yeah. Plus with the Houston slang and the way he talks, kind of just really hard to understand him in general. He doesn't really get out like full sentences, you know what I'm saying? But in that case, watching them go at it, they're like two little kids. So in the sense of that, it's funny, but I thought it was distasteful how Tony Harrison just resorts to the bitch ass nigga, you know what I'm saying, the bitch ass nigga comments and stuff. Like, you know, he just really couldn't find anything else to say. And then then he resorted to telling this story that of how he faked the injury, and then he said that the story wasn't fake. But it was just kind of lame, if you ask me, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of people feel like Tony Harrison, at least a lot of the videos that I've watched, they feel like Tony Harrison won the mental game, and that he won. But I don't really think so. I think that Jermell Charlo was pressing him. I think Tony Harrison won the first press conference, just the way that he came off. You know what I'm saying? No one was really expecting that. And he did the same thing at this press conference, but I think it was kind of distasteful and like not unoriginal. But come on, like, bro, you can't come up with something else to say, especially when this dude is like pressing you about faking your injury. You know what I'm saying? He never like came up with a good explanation about the injury, even while he was being pressed really hard by Jermell Charlo. And Jermell Charlo, he never let off of it. Like, you know, he just kept saying, oh, you know what I'm saying, oh, you could talk, all this, whatever you want to say. Kept telling the reporters, ask him about the injury, ask him about faking the injury. So the build up for the fight is really comical. I mean, these dudes are like two little kids, but it should be a good fight. And I thought that Jermell Charlo won the first fight. I think that he's gonna win this fight, possibly by stoppage. You guys tell me what y'all think about it in the comment section. Until then, keep fighting your fight and protect yourself at all times. Peace and one love, man. I'm taking the thing all off the thing. We out of here. So if you like this video and you would like to see more great content like this on the channel, go to the PayPal link or the Cash App link in the description and show your appreciation by donating any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. This is Real Life Boxing.